What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Zulu Gullah. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and back again. And we'll be trying to get back into it. Um, you know, I thought this was important. I had done a stream last year sometime, maybe a little longer. Let me remind y'all what it was. The situation was that I done a stream on, and see something happened where the stream didn't record. Uh, So that's why y'all never seen it. I actually done it, went through the whole stream, and it didn't record for some reason. I think something was wrong with the Wi-Fi that day. It went out or something like that, and I just not decided not to do it. But it was when Benzino flipped out uh, on Althea's child's mother uh, when he came to her house in an Uber to pick his son up, and another guy was there. And I don't know if Benzino had a bat. I think he had a bat. I have to go back and look at it. But I think he had a bat and he was walking around. I don't think he had done nothing to anybody or anybody's property. I could be mistaken. Maybe he hit the dude's car or something. I ain't for sure. But I'll go back and look at it. But I had done a stream on why that's not funny. Um, and it was in regards to, just how when men get in those states of minds and they get upset, that people tend to laugh, even other men. Like, it was real abhorrent to me, like all the men in YouTube was laughing at Benzino making fun of him, and my whole premise was the original goal of the red pill space was to uplift men, help men out in these situations. And these are some of the situations a lot of us been in, right? Now, here we are, looking at what just transpired with this ex NFL player. And it's very similar, dudes losing their cool, but they're in a mental state of damage, trauma, and despair from devilish women, women who turn on them, women who use them, women who destroy them. Um, you know, I really, 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 really hold women accountable and I hold women to their word. A lot of men excuse women behavior. They excuse women going back on their word. They let women off the hook according to where women they are this, they are that. Now I view them as adults. That's that's very, very key in how you hold them accountable for what they do. Uh, Especially when they make all these claims about who's equal, who isn't, who can do what. Um, you know, Stating their rights. You know, across the spectrum, politically, socially, and holding them accountable as an adult versus them being women is more important, and it helps you um, when you do that. When you get into that labeling of, well, that's what women do, or women are like this or like that, and when they do certain things and they're wrong, and especially when they start being actions that hold results to certain degrees, you know, deeming it, oh, that's just what women do, is like excusing a kid, you know, excusing an underage adult. So I want you guys to really adhere to the adult standard, because that's what it really is. Um, that stands above uh, going with something gender specific. It stands above that. But this ex NFL player, man, He has shown you to stay away from women who chase clout, women who go on trash and garbage TV shows, which is equal to trash female entertainers and rappers. The internet in general, IG models, women using social media, definitely the sex industry, OnlyFans and stuff like that. He has shown you to stay away from women who are stricken by a glamorous and luxurious lifestyle, as well as they're looking for attention and fame and want to be in front of some type of camera, or on some type of screen. They don't have to be actual entertainers. It's very simple as a lot of the women you meet who are just going off social media. You know, um, he has shown you to stay away, and I don't even know why guys even choose these females. When you think about like Lori Harvey, like you will watch five guys date Lori Harvey in a year, and then when it's your turn, you're taking pictures. You're booed up. Uh, you create Instagrams with her. Like you literally give this woman a relationship after you watch her run through five different dudes just in 1 year. And sometimes she was doubling back, you know, and then she ran through a father and a son. So, and I think the son was a friend of a friend who she skipped from the friend to the son, then to the father. Like, I'm gonna say this with all concern and well-being for men. Um, we are in this predicament because we have been stupid for women for a long time. We have been real stupid. I've been stupid. We all been stupid for women. And the minute that you start thinking and you start trying to go about things with a little bit more sense, with a little bit more safeguards, um, everybody hates you. So it was okay when we were just blindly accepting single mothers. It was okay when we were just blindly just date women, just take a woman on a date. We don't know her from nowhere. We just spend our money and take her on a date. We don't know how many dudes she's talking to, who she's already sleeping with, how many dudes she's going on a date with. We used to just walk up and ask to take chicks out on dates. And then you wonder why you get friend zoned. Then you wonder why you get uh, used as a foodie person or whatever it is that they use you for. If they put you in their roster under what label as a friend that you have, you know. So this guy could be somebody I can borrow money from. This guy can be fix it guy, handy guy. This guy I smoke weed with. This guy he buys me food. This guy, you know, he just comes over, just to sit down and talk when I'm bored and nobody else wants to deal with me. You know, it's free attention, free favors. You know what I'm saying? Free food, everything that you can provide. Dudes just take women on dates, just not knowing none of this. You know, it's the same for getting caught up in what a woman looks like or the idea of a woman, whether she's just a regular woman out in public or she's a public figure, famous entertainer, whatever. It's just getting caught up on the beauty of a woman and not really looking at. Give me a second, just a second. I'll call you right back. Give me about 5 more minutes. I'm working out. Okay. Finish my push-ups. All right. All right. Sorry about that. So had to. Just, I don't want to tell them my business. You know what I'm saying? Females talking and stuff like that. You don't want to tell them what you're actually doing, man. You got to keep them in the dark. But anyways, fellas, let's get back into it. I'm gonna finish this up. This ain't gonna be long, but I want you guys to know that I've been in the situation quite a few times. Um, Over the years, especially like the last 5 years or so, I've learned to be able to express myself still hold frame and walk away. But there's this thing where you can't speak out. Nobody wants you to speak out. You know what I'm saying? Now, true enough, you got to talk to the right people. You got to go and talk to the right people. Um, Most of the men and people in public in general are dismissive of what a man has to say about a domestic, a personal, social situation. But you do have the right to speak out. You can speak out. Sometimes you can go ahead and just speak out and say what you got to say, not go off the deep end, not go overboard, not get yourself in trouble, not create a scene, and nobody gets hurt. You know, nobody has to go to jail, nothing like that. But you can still speak out. So I check off on people in general. I check off. I let them know. Um, One thing I do believe in is my self respect, and my welfare. And nobody is going to take advantage of me, disrespect me, make fun of me, take from me, use me, cause me to lose, try to destroy me. It's not going to happen. I'm too resilient. I'm too hard in the paint for it. I used to let situations with women get me bent out of shape, get me stressed out, get me broke down. That's young shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit comes with experience and time to be able to understand. You know what I'm saying? You can't get like that. I get rid of them quick now. When they start messing up, when they start accumulating three strikes, I get them out of there quick. I get them gone. And sometimes you got to just send them on their way, and they don't get no closure. You don't talk about it. You look at the first sign of, okay, I'm seeing what's going on here. This person gonna be a problem. This person is really gonna cause some issues. If I don't get this person out of here right now, I'm gonna dig myself in a hole. You know, so you got to be like that. Like I'm talking about, it's so bad now to where like you should be able to see it and then just get the hell on and don't even say nothing to them. That's the best move. I have learned that is the ultimate move. When you see it, you're always paying attention. You're always keeping your wits. But when you see it, immediately just go on about your business. Don't say nothing to them. Don't call them, block them, delete them. Don't ever go around them. Try not to even go in an area where you will ever probably bump into them. No explanation, no closure, no nothing. Get the hell away from them. And if men started doing that alone, that's that's number two of one of the critical things you can do. But the number one thing you can do is, in the beginning, let it be known the things that you ain't gonna tolerate as you're getting to know them and talking to them. And you got to ask them questions. You got to have them conversations. See, dudes get caught up in these weak ass conversations, these weak ass topics. You know, um, they don't really talk about the character of a person and how they operate and what they do. They don't never really do that. Everybody's so nice and everybody's so avoiding of trying to offend somebody and wants to make this impression. I'm a straightforward person. I ask women all the time, are you talking to somebody else? Are you dating somebody else? Are you having sex with somebody? I cannot take you serious. I cannot take you on a date. I cannot do anything that costs me time, energy, and money and emotions until you are free and clear. I can't hold nothing against you because I don't know you like that and you don't have no obligation to me. But however, I'm not going to engage you in a costly manner until it's okay, you know. And then if a woman doesn't tell you what she got going on, just as much as she don't tell you her sexual history, her body count, and the things that she has done sexually, how many men she's been with around town, how long she's been around town. If she doesn't tell you any of that stuff, you need not even worry about it. So you got to identify the female. That's the number one thing. And number two is know when to get the hell on without saying a word. I'm like, literally, you literally disappear off the map. If dudes done those two things, this stuff would be different out here. because these women be like, I just can't be just running up, you know, a dude bill or expecting something out of him or trying to get something from him because these dudes is not playing. You know what I'm saying? And they all on code. But that ain't gonna never happen because there's too many dudes out here that they're gonna try to play traditional in a modern world, and it is obvious that these women are unfit. I don't care what they look like. I don't care if they on TV. I don't care how much money they got. You know, if you take a woman through the questionnaire that I just gave you, I'm telling you, they cannot stand it. I'm telling you. And you won't be in these situations. You will not be in these situations where you are a multi-millionaire athlete or somebody, business or otherwise, where you accumulate that type of success and that type of wealth, and to lose it all for love and toxicity. You know, and this situation isn't funny. And this situation isn't for y'all to try to critique this man. This situation is for you to look at and understand, like, the magnitude of dudes losing millions in marriages and breakups, divorces and stuff. This is serious, and people look at it, oh, this just happened, like this is just an event. This has been going on too many times. Like a lot of men had necessarily lost it all, you know, or went into a spaz, but this happens too much, man. You know what I'm saying? Legally, related to the justice system and stuff, this stuff happens too much. Can you imagine going broke and being cheated on and having to divorce somebody? What's going on, Star Wind, man? You came in late, man. I was just cooking for a little bit, man. What's been up? But yeah, you know, no, it's all good, man. I ain't been cooking like I was supposed to, man. I've been laid back. The channel been kind of in limbo, so and plus I had a lot going on. I got it taken care of, but I'm gonna try to, man, come back. Yeah, rough month. Yeah, shit, hell yeah, it's rough, man. Shit, inflation, man, it's rough, man. I got to go 6 days a week, man. Um, I'm still doing good. I'm still staying afloat, man. But inflation's a mug, and it's anybody out here just trying to do it the regular way, but I don't see how they making it. You got to be on top of stuff. Excuse me. But yeah, so let me let me just say, man, like, man, the situation what he going through, right, right. The situation that this man is going through is the prime example of what is happening too much. And it's getting swept under the rug, and guys have to do something about it. Guys have to really lock it down. You have to really lock down, or you really have to know when to say, hey, look, enough is enough. You know, I'm telling y'all, man, if I've since since 2022, I've discarded 5, 6 women. Just gave them the boot, sent them, get out of here. I gave them a program. I told them what I don't tolerate. I don't tell them they have to do anything. I don't try to control them. I don't tell them they have to do anything. But I tell them what I will and won't tolerate. And the minute that I catch them doing something, and I don't go looking for it, what was done in darkness comes to light. They try to be slick. They try to play these games, and it comes to light, and I see it, and I give them the boot because you will not benefit off me, live off me, be up under me, deceiving me for years at a time. Nor will you be with me for a certain amount of time and pull a traitorous act. Um, you won't use me up, nor will you pull a traitorous act on me. It's not gonna happen. You will get the boot, and that's what dudes need to do. Like from the very beginning, man, dudes got to give out, what they won't tolerate, what the program is, and be willing to fire at the drop of a penny. Get them out of here. No violence, no abuse. You know, you can speak what you need, say what you need to say. You can speak harshly if you need to, as long as it's the truth. But I'm telling you, man, like this is going to continue as long as you got guys on here trying to sell dating and talk about relationships and dating ongoing the way they do with no, they skip around the actual solutions and answers, or they act like they don't hear it. Or you'll be on a channel like this where the truth comes out and everybody suppresses it. They fight against it. YouTube fights against it. Other content creators fights against it because they don't want you to do what I'm saying because it's too absolute and it's too concrete. It doesn't keep you confused. It doesn't keep you running back for entertainment or to act like the situation is always going to be ongoing and infinite. That's not the case. It's not. Yeah, I don't fool with the travel dudes, man. I'm still a passport bro. I'm all about passport bro is one of the ultimate moves, top moves. But the thing is, you got some confusion going on with dudes that's traveling just as much as you got confusion going on with dudes who don't want you to leave. Um, the guys that's traveling, they want to make money off you too, so they can stay gone all the time and you still be here. You see what I'm saying? And I don't like that. I don't like it that when you can come up with something that'll benefit us all versus somebody being on the take. So you got to watch it. The guys that want you to stay here are on the take, and the guys that are traveling are on the take. You know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to understand that. Um, we've all could have put money together to produce something, to come up with something, and be shareholders and be joint owners in something. But if for some reason it's not happening, and everybody's flocking to these other guys and people's channels just to give them money to make them well off, and nobody wants to stick together in a group effort, to really do something, for each other. But that's another conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the free the guys mantra I got. But um I've been on some panels, some passport bro panels and stuff like that. I've talked about going to Ethiopia twice in my experience. I've talked about the ability to travel. Like I can go anywhere. Like literally. I just started working for myself. I broke away from the corporate world. I started working for myself. I'm about to work on a couple other, income sources. I can literally travel. I have funds and credit to just book a trip, get the hell on, be gone for a week, at least a week. And I've been like that since probably 2021. I've been like that since 2021. I officially made my first trip in 2022 and my second trip in 2023. So it's I went through the process. I built the credentials. I went through the process. I've got the experience. I even before I traveled, I would, you know, talk to foreign women because I knew I was going to deal with some women. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not going to experience some women. So they can say what they want, like, "Oh, you going over for the women?" Yeah, That's part of it. Yeah, yeah, that's part of it. And I actually talked to many women from the same country that I went to. I went through about 10 women. Yeah, definitely, man. Always work on yourself, man. Always work on yourself. And um, try to learn the language a little bit here and there, or at least learn some customs. So I've done my research even before I went. And I went by myself. I didn't go as a group or nothing like that. And I ain't take a bunch of pictures. I ain't post nothing. I wasn't stunting for the gram, none of that stuff like that. I don't that ain't what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So I could have done all that, but You know, that's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm about. And so a lot of these guys are on the take. You know what I'm saying? You got some passport guys or travel guys that's on the take, and you got some stay here guys that's on the take. So you got to be careful who you listen to. You know what I'm saying? Um, Anybody trying to sell you dating, I don't care if they're staying here or traveling. Anybody trying to sell you dating is a buffoon. Period. That's it. That's it. Period. Everybody's trying to take dating and make $1 million off of dating, and dating doesn't do anything for anybody, man or woman. Dating makes you crazy. Makes you a fucking retard. You know what I'm saying? That's what it does. If you really want to meet somebody and find somebody, you'll court, and you'll go to a place where you want to go to find what you like. You know what I'm saying? If you like Brazilian women, you'll go to Brazil. You'll figure out how to get there. If you like women in different parts of Africa, you'll figure out how to get there. You'll do the research, you'll study, you'll prepare for it, and then you'll make it happen. When you get there, you may have to meet a few here and there, whatever, but you eventually will settle down on what you zero in on, you know. Uh, but just dating, go here and date. How to date here, how to date here, how to date here, go here and date in America, date over here, go at this time of night. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking weird shit. It's weird, man. They've been selling this same old song, man, since this shit started. Since dating became the thing to talk about and make normal and to excuse. I'm telling you, they excuse whoredom in dating. Oh, they're single, they're not exclusive. So, she's free to do what she wants. There's a big concept that people are overlooking. What you do when you're single or after a breakup still matters. It still matters. It says a lot about you. You may not be in a relationship, but if you done ran around town, you a hoe. Definitely. But this is your boy Zulu Gullah. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm out. I'm gonna talk to y'all guys later, Starwin. I appreciate you coming through, man. Be on the lookout for the next day or two, because I'm gonna drop something else for you. I already got it lined up. I definitely got it lined up. Yeah, but man, do what you gotta do, Starwin, man. Let's get to it, man. I'm right there with you, man. But I gotta bounce. Let me get back to this phone call, man, and I'll see y'all in a day or two.